Northeast Alternatives presents 13 Folds Live on Lemonadio.com. Sponsored by Solar Therapeutics, Kind Card, Wonderland Smoke Shop, and Northeast Alternatives, the most awarded dispensary in New England. Featuring Dave Death, Jess Salemi, Eddie Bills, and with special guest Greg Sherrod and the Get Down. And now, here's David.
Woo! Welcome to another installment of 13 Folds Live. So, guys, we got a really good show set up tonight. We got Greg Sherrod and the Letdown, as you can hear.
It's Get Down, the Get Down.
And it's, I thought it was the easiest band name we had yet, and we still screwed it up.
Like every time.
So yeah, guys, we got a great show lined up. It's gonna be phenomenal. This is by far one of my favorite acts in our region. But before we get started, I definitely want to do a shout out. Thank our sponsors, Northeast Alternatives. You guys been making this happen since the get-go. And Wonderland Smoke Shop, Kind Card, Solar Therapeutics. Thank you guys for all your help. If you're listening on Lemonadio.com right now, go subscribe to the YouTube channel 13 Folds Live. Check us out, like us on Facebook, Instagram. Issue 25 of 13 Folds Radio or 13 Folds Magazine is out now. We printed this week, and it is at all of our sponsors' locations. If you want to check it out, go check out Northeast Alternatives, Fall River. Go check out Solar Therapeutics out in Somerset, Mass. Or go to Wonderland Smoke Shop out in Warwick, Rhode Island. And you can also come to any one of our events. If you see, you know what, go to 13 Folds Magazine and 13 Folds Radio on Facebook and check it out. We got all of our events on there. We got shows going on, popping off all summer long, all spring long. I mean, we're booked out until, hell, what is it, Jess?
As of right now, I think we're booked out till about August.
Dang. And then August
lots of stuff going on.
And then August is festival season, so we'll be rocking out. We'll be rocking out on festival season. We're going to be broadcasting live from Terp Town. We are going to be broadcasting live from the Harvest Cup this year. So we got some big events coming up. We also have, the Parlour, we're going to be opening up soon where we can have limited heads down here, if I believe so.
A nice intimate evening.
Nice intimate evening with the bands, with Dave Death and Jess Salemi and the rest of the crew. You guys can come down, hang out. We are going to have Bobby Nuggs slinging some pizzas and calzones and stuff shortly. That's coming up in another couple weeks. Waiting for Bobby to get his stuff together. But yeah, we're all going to be down here every Tuesday night at the Parlour, rocking it. And there's a bunch of events going on this month and in June. What do we got coming up, Jess?
So this month and in June, what we have coming up in Providence, we have May 8th, we have Manifest Summer Tour at Platforms. They have Northeast Traffic, Leon Trout, Guest Method, and Groovin' Confusion.
I love those guys, too. Northeast Traffic and Leon Trout. We've had them both on our show.
I think we've had Guest Method, too, at one point.
Probably.
May 14th, 13 Folds presents System of a Down and Green Sabbath tribute bands at Platforms. May 21st, we have Manifest Part 2, Platforms, with the Stupid Robots, Animal Face, Astro Cat Collective, and Groove and Confusion.
That's going to be another awesome show. That's 3 awesome shows right there.
Yep. May 22nd, the Cannabis Brothers and 13 Folds presents May Days. Message us on Facebook for details. And May 28th, Manifest Summer Tour at Platforms with Living Light, Josh Teed, Cosmo, and Ilis.
Then in June, we're going to have June 12th at Platforms, the Stone Road Band, Sugar Cones, and They Were Robots. And that's going to be an awesome show.
That's going to be a really fun show. Everyone should really come out to that show. And
then June 19th, we're getting together with Canna Bros one more time for Summer Haze, Canna Rally, and Art Festival. Just, you know what, go to 13 Folds Magazine, go to our Facebook page, check it out so you can see what we have going on, and message us if you want to go to any of those events. A lot of our events are RSVP invite only, so you want to hit us up, send us a private message, get the information so we can get you squared away so you can come and enjoy that stuff with us.
And message us on everything. You know, we have our 13 Folds Magazine on Facebook. We have 13 Folds Radio on Facebook. We have 13 Folds Live on Instagram. We have 13 Folds Magazine on Instagram. You can find us anywhere and message us.
What a show. That's all I got to say. This is going to be, I've been looking forward to this show all week. I've been excited to do this. Greg is phenomenal. The Get Down is phenomenal.
You know Greg's my vocal coach, right?
Yeah, I know that now.
Okay.
You told me today. So Jess will be spearheading this one today, I think. Although, you know, I got some good dirt from back in the day on you, buddy. And we're going to talk a little bit about everything. Anyway,
there's a lot of that.
Guys, stick around. We're going to listen to a couple of songs from Greg Sherrod and the Get Down, and then we'll have a little word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. You're listening to 13 Folds live at the Parlour on Lemonadio.com. Bring us home, Greg.
Well,
1, 2, 3. If you want it, whatever that means to you, you can have that cake if you want it. Just throw away your things, but baby, pick up the phone and call my number. Call my number. hold it in your hand and feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? And you wrap it in your arms and feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? And you hold it in your hand and feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? And you wrap it in your arms and feel it? Well, I wanna show you what love is, and I wanna show you how good love can be, and I wanna show you what love is, and I wanna show you what love Take me to the chorus, y'all. I know. You know what? Every once in a while, you got to sing the blues. Kind of music we do is called blues and soul and rock and roll. We're going to do a little blues for you. Soul blues in A. 1, 2, 3. The blues right there. Telephone, but that phone just kept on ringing. I called my baby on the telephone, but that phone just kept on ringing. I've been working hard all day, doing all the little things right. I call my baby, you know that she ain't home tonight. I call my baby on the telephone. But that phone just kept on ringing. I think I'm starting to figure something out. There ain't nobody home. Nobody home. Nobody home. Hey, Michael Mello, check me. Break it down, fellas. One ring, two rings. That phone just kept on ringing. I called that girl 25 times. I called that girl 355 times, but that phone just kept on ringing. So you know what? I got a little mad. I walked over to that girl's house. I pounded on her door. I said, baby, baby, I know you're home, baby. All I want you to do is show me some love. kept on ringing. That's the blues.
I don't know why it lowered over there.
I can hear. Yeah.
But you're seeing it.
Northeast Alternatives is Massachusetts' most awarded medical and adult use dispensary, located in Fall River, Mass. Now serving adults 21 plus from all states with a valid ID. Visit their shop at 999 William S. Canning Boulevard, Fall River, Mass. Or visit their website at anyalternatives.com to see their full menu. We'd like to tell you about one of our sponsors, Kind Card, the kinder way to shop. Kind Card replaces cash and conventional credit cards anywhere it's accepted. Dispensaries and cannabis-related merchants can join those around the country, and then they receive their U.S.-based checking account. And it only takes a second for you as a merchant to join their Kind Card program right from your point of sale.
Unlike credit cards, which take days to clear, Kind Card funds are deposited directly into your checking account.
Visit kindcard.com to learn more about this revolutionary program and become a consumer or a merchant today.
Solar Therapeutics, America's first energy-independent cannabis cultivation and retail facility based in Somerset, Mass., is the state's premier adult-use marijuana supplier. Unlike any cannabis manufacturing facility in the country, Solar's production architecture is centered around its innovative design that utilizes green infrastructure and microgrid assets to decrease its overall carbon emissions. These green concepts enable Solar to produce sustainable cannabis both by lowering its overall energy profile as well as by generating all of its own clean power.
To learn more about solar or order products online, visit solarthera.com.
Wonderland Smoke Shop carries all of your e-cig, hookah, and tobacco products as well as an assortment of imported and fine cigars. There is also a vast selection of rigs, mods, and glass for the connoisseur in you. Wonderland is a great smoke shop for all of your needs. With great prices, great service, and family atmosphere. From special orders to new products, their honest and trustworthy staff will exceed all your expectations. Visit Wonderland Smoke Shop in Warwick, Rhode Island at 666 East Ave. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook and tell them 13 Fold sent you. Welcome back to 13 Folds Live on Lemonadio.com at the Parlour. Presented by Northeast Alternatives and sponsored by Wonderland Smoke Shop, Solar Therapeutics, and Kind Card. If you're not watching a live stream on YouTube, go subscribe to 13 Folds Live now so you can see the entire performance in all of its glory. Or go find Parlour Providence on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. Donate to the performers and the engineers that put this thing together. They put their blood, sweat, and tears into this, and all the proceeds go to them.
Ain't kidding.
So spread the love, guys. And welcome back, Greg Sherrod.
Hey, everybody.
And the Get Down. And we're sitting here, we're talking with Greg right now. And man, tell us a little bit about where you're from, man. You grew up in Connecticut.
I'm from a little town called Milford, Connecticut.
All right.
Little suburban town with a duck pond and a, very, very pastoral, bucolic.
Now, how old were you when, from what I understand, you got involved with musical theater at a young age? Is that correct?
Actually, I was doing theater by the time I was 9.
Nice.
And I was in a giant youth choir called the Sound of Freedom Youth Choir.
All right.
And we used to tour shopping malls.
Now,
Very cool.
And from there, I got seen by a classical teacher from Yale University and Columbia University who wanted to make me into an opera star. So I thought I was going to end up singing opera the rest of the time.
But how did that prepare you for what you're doing now?
Well, it prepared me greatly because I'm still doing it.
But I mean, as far as like being in theater and standing up in front of people and everything, once you start performing, doing your own songs and your own music, that had to make it a little bit easier of a transition.
It did. I did a play called Nonsense.
Okay, I remember Nonsense.
I played Sister Hubert, the singing and dancing nun. 6'3", 320 pound singing and dancing nun. And the director of the show told me, when you get done doing this show, you're going to be better with your band.
And he was right.
She was right. She was right. She was absolutely correct. I did Jesus Christ Superstar with those guys too.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you've performed or supported in some way or another a lot of larger acts.
Well, I'm very lucky that I grew up in the same town. New Haven, Connecticut has Toad's Place.
Yes.
So having that be our big bar in town, I got to see all the greats and I got to back up some of them. So it was really cool.
Who is your favorite out of all of them that you got to open up for?
They're all my favorite. I mean,
You gotta pinpoint one though.
I think the best experience was both times that we backed up Tower of Power at Toad's Place.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
The first time, my band was green. We were young. We had very little experience. And here we are in front of a sold out, 600-700 people, sold out to the back wall.
Now, how did that show go?
After we got the nerves out,
I mean,
first song was
you're
a little
like
shaky.
sweating and you're like,
But
oh my
after
God.
that, we just dug in. We're musicians.
Yeah.
The lights are on, we go. That's what we do. It was
So,
great. Those guys in Tower of Power were awesome to us. They're very, very accommodating and very cool.
and you opened up for John Fogerty too, right? Or
Not John Fogerty.
or what was it? John Cafferty. That was
John
it.
Cafferty and Beaver
Yes.
Brown Band. You know where?
Toads.
Station Nightclub.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow, that was a
Yeah,
long time
2000.
ago.
So that was and I kept looking at the place going, this place is a tinderbox. We should do something about this. It's true.
That place was not.
It wasn't.
It was not well. No, it wasn't.
But it had our heart. They brought a lot of really good acts to town. And
did.
for the working class people, there was nothing fancy at the station. Those guys, good people there.
And it was our living room.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean.
Besides the living room.
Besides the living room.
It was like, yeah, I mean, for West Warwick,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sad tale in itself. But I know we're singing blues sometimes, but let's keep it upbeat. I don't want to get into the station nightclub
Right.
talk. But yeah, so you grew up in Connecticut in the suburbs.
Yeah.
You're doing musical theater, and then what got you into like how old were you when you started doing your own music?
See, about 16.
Okay.
So what happened was I would do musical theater with, school and class, and I sang all the solos for my school. But my friends were in the street, smoking weed, and I could say that. Yes. Smoking weed and messing up, and chasing girls and stuff. So I was with my buddies, and we always thought that we were supposed to write our own songs. We never thought we were supposed to cover songs.
Yeah.
So we wrote our own songs, and they were our songs for our neighborhood, and all our local people loved them and sang them and were really into them. We played local biker bars all the time, and people really dug it.
Well, the good news is you got a very good chance of getting legal recreational in Connecticut this year.
There, old Ned is pounding on the door, Ned Lamont, our governor.
It's coming. He's been pushing for 2 years now.
As goes New York and Massachusetts, so goes Connecticut and Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm waiting because we've been fighting for, going on 8 years for rec here, and I think once Connecticut goes, Rhode Island's gonna have no choice. So
I think we have a better chance now with this new governor that we have going on, though. It seems like he might be a little bit more open to things than our old governor was.
Well, the problem is that they want to keep everything going right to the state. They want to keep all the money in the state here in Rhode Island.
It's not an issue of morality.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But I got to look at it this way. I was a very, very bad alcoholic and crack cocaine addict.
All right.
And 9 years ago, I got clean. And if it weren't for weed, I would have never stayed clean. It really helped
I
me
hear
a
that
lot.
a
A
lot,
lot,
too. I
a
hear that a
lot.
lot.
I hear that a lot. And actually, when I had hurt my back, they had me on Oxycontins for a while, and it was weed that got me off the oxys. And
It's a better anti-inflammatory anyway.
and you know what? It's better for you. It's natural. It's all natural.
It's all natural.
Comes from the earth.
Only thing in danger from a joint is a bag of chips.
Yeah, and a pizza.
Oh, what's your favorite pizza spot? I see it all the
Oh,
time. You're
man.
always posting your favorite pizza spots.
First of all, there's the only place to eat pizza in the world is in New Haven, Connecticut. You best believe it. Sally's, Frank Pepe's, Modern Pizza, and the little guys, Tolly's Pizza in East Haven and Mike's Pizza in West Haven. Fantastic. You can't get a bad pie in New Haven because there's too much competition.
So, Jess was telling me that you're a vocal. You're her
I'm a
vocal
vocal
coach.
coach. Yep, all that classical training, and then I had a gospel training with a woman named Georgia Lewis, who's one of the foremost gospel singers in the world, and she just passed away a couple years ago. But Georgia taught me the whole gospel.
So you were all over the place. You're classically trained, man.
So,
no
so not
question.
only that though, like he teaches online, so he teaches everywhere. He's got students in London.
I have students in London. I have students in D.C., New York City.
Nice. So you're playing. So you just put out this new CD, correct?
Oh yeah.
And I have it here. Let me see. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. Are we seeing this, Eric?
A little bit.
So this is the new CD.
Do you feel it?
Go get it. That's what you played. Did you play these songs in the beginning?
We played those songs. We played Do You Feel It? And we played Cake.
Nice.
We played Devil. There's 2 cakes on the album. Big part of this is
I
I
love
have
Cake.
2 bands. Okay? The Get Down and Providence. The Get Down is like, a flamethrower. It's wild, it's loud, it's passionate, it's great, it's a fun live show. Then I have a band in Connecticut called the Black Sheep. And the Black Sheep is more laid back, more classy, a little, it's like.
Are you saying the
it's
Get Down's not classy?
It's more like Mystic. Mystic and Niantic. The band was born there, so we kind of reflect the neighborhood.
That's good. You got to stay true to your roots, man. You got to stay true to those roots.
Well, the thing is, I get to do both. I've always had 2 bands, usually a blues band and a rock band.
Now, have you guys been playing out throughout, or you just started playing out again?
We're just starting to come out again. We've been doing, me and John Thomas, who's going to come up in a little while, and we're going to do a little piano and vocal thing.
Well, because I used to do a jam session every
Yeah, we had
Wednesday night. Was
Well,
it Wednesday night?
The way that Do You Feel It got made is I had 2 jam sessions. One at the Black Sheep in Niantic, and one at the Askew in Providence.
Right.
And so the Black Sheep were at the Black Sheep, obviously, and the Get Down was at Askew.
Mm-hmm.
And we loaded up all the songs there, and we worked all the songs through there, and then we went in the studio and banged them out. I want to also mention that our first day in the studio, our bass player was fighting a valiant battle with cancer.
Wow.
And it was his last day before chemo. So big ups to Mark Arabian for toughing it out and doing that thing. It's my boy right there.
And now he's all over the place.
We all are. We're all. It's a band full of journeyman musicians.
Right.
We
And-
are
and that's
all
what I
over
like
the
about
place.
you guys is you guys all have your own things, but you guys all come together and can play together and still do your own stuff like without any problems.
Well, yeah. I mean,
You're professionals.
when you start getting older, the old steal each other's girlfriends, have arguments thing it doesn't
It's gone.
really work.
There's
anymore.
nothing there anymore.
Well, there's more important things to do. What's more important than the music?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No girls coming in between that.
Well, maybe.
Well, unless she's singing some backup
You know what
vocals.
I'm saying? Actually, all the backup vocals on the album are my students.
Oh, wow.
I brought my students in and gave them unfortunately, Jess wasn't with me yet,
I was not.
but I brought all my students in for a studio experience.
But that's good. Get them involved. And you
Absolutely.
know what? I want to talk about the studio experience later in the show because I always think that's important to the people that are listening and the upcoming musicians to just get a little taste of what it's like being in the studio
Right.
and producing an album. Just producing a song.
I mean, he's even producing. You're producing.
I'm
Tracy
producing
Bridget-
Tracy Chevrolet and Ski Bunny.
We gotta
Nice.
get
And
her
we're
on
real-
the show when
really
she's
excited
all
about
done
it.
with her CD. We're gonna
I'll
get
tell
her
you
on the
what,
show too.
that album is going to be scary good.
I know.
And no one understands how good that record. We got Mike Mello on drums on that. and we got a hell
It's
of a product.
fantastic.
It's
Well,
gonna be fantastic.
I'll tell you what. For you guys coming out and performing tonight and doing this, I do a lot of the artwork for all these bands out here in New England.
Cool.
You need some help with a CD cover or album cover or anything like that.
He's your man.
You hit me up, and I got
Nice.
you. I got you covered.
I
my
have a
friend.
funny feeling that we have a lot of things to talk about.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We'll hook up.
So what are you guys? What are you going to play for us next? Is it?
Next, like I said,
You're gonna have John
we
come
have the
up.
Get Down, right?
Yeah.
You've just seen the Get Down. But we have the Black Sheep too, and I don't want those songs to be left out because they're important too.
Yeah.
So I want to bring John Thomas up, and it's time to bring John up?
Yep, come
Come
on
on
up.
down,
Come on up,
John.
John. And me and John are just going to do
Come
some of the songs
down.
that were played by the Black Sheep on the record and kind of, pay some respects. The Black Sheep is Chris Daniels, Steve Tavares, Nick Conselmo, John Thomas, and myself.
All right, so here's what we're going to do, guys. Everybody out there watching, we're going to play a couple songs with Greg and
John.
and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk
Thank you
about
for helping
these songs.
him remember that name, by the way.
I'm horrible with names. I
He's
run
the
a
worst.
I run a weed magazine, man. I smoke way too much weed to remember anything.
There's no such thing as too much.
And speaking of
Ask
the weed,
my band.
speaking of the weed magazine, I want to give another shout out to our sponsors. Our premier sponsor, Northeast Alternatives, the most award-winning dispensary in Massachusetts. Thanks to Wonderland Smoke Shop, Kind Card, and Solar Therapeutics, guys. We appreciate everything you do. Now, without any further ado, Greg, rock it out, brother.
This first song is, I'm a gigantic Robert Cray fan, so I wanted to do a song kind of to honor Robert Cray. His song is called Mercy, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby, whenever I hold your hand, it feels like mercy is shining down on me. And baby, whenever I kiss your lips, it feels like mercy is shining down on me. It feels like mercy is shining down on me. It feels like mercy is shining down on me. It feels like mercy is shining down on me. It feels like mercy is shining down on me, down on me, down on me, down on me. Baby, don't be shy. It feels like heaven is shining down on us. And baby, don't you cry. It feels like heaven is shining down on us. It feels like mercy is shining down on me. It feels like mercy is shining down on me. It feels like mercy is shining down on me. It feels like mercy is shining down on me, down on me, down on me, down on me. feels like mercy is shining down on me. It feels like mercy is shining down on me. It feels like mercy is shining down on me, down on me, down on me, down on me. Don't let it hurt you, baby. Don't let it hurt you, darling. Don't let it hurt you, baby. Don't let it hurt you, darling. Shining down on me. Shining down on me. Shining down on me. Shining down on me. Don't let it hurt you, baby. Down on me, down on me. Down on me, down on me. Woo! That's Mercy. I love that song. Just a feel-good tune. Let's get a little darker. Let's get real dark. I like to do a tune called Cold Hard Facts. It goes like this. Desire is what is missing, is what is missing between us. The fire that burns between us, that burns between us has extinguished. You know the highway to heroin starts with a tiny little pill, and the devil lives next to the man with the dollar bills. And it occurs to me that you're not checking for me, so I'm really not checking for you. Cold hard facts, baby. Don't hold back, baby. It's like you're building a wall. It's like you're building a wall in between us. And it's a fact, baby. It's like you're building a wall. It's like you're building a wall in between us. You know the highway to heroin starts with a tiny little pill, and the devil lives next to the man with the dollar bills. And it occurs to me that you're not checking for me, so I'm really not checking for you. You know the highway to heroin starts with a tiny little pill, and the devil is next to the man with the dollar bills. And it occurs to me that you're not checking for me, so I'm really not checking for you. Cold hard facts, baby. You know that that's the truth. Cold hard facts, baby. You know that that's the truth. Cold hard facts, baby. and I'm really not checking for you.
Ow, ow, ow!
Woo!
Yeah.
That's Cold Hard Facts. The album was originally supposed to be called Cold Hard Facts.
Nice. I like that name.
But you know what? When we started playing Do You Feel It in front of people and they started freaking out, we were like, do you feel it? It's just, yeah.
Because you feel it.
Because you feel it. And I'm lucky to I have somebody who handles my image, a photographer. She ends up being a high school friend of mine, and she shoots Miss America and Miss USA. And she took that picture on the cover.
Nice.
And Do You Feel It? That's the picture that goes with Do You Feel It? You know what I mean? If you turn the album over, that is everyone who played on the album, including my students who sang backup vocals and the caterer.
And the caterer.
I didn't want it to be all about me, because it wasn't all about me. It was about all these great people. Without them, without the boys, in both bands and all the support, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? I'm not a one-man show. I got to have my people.
You need to have a contest with the CD to see if whoever can pick out the caterer, like, gets a free CD or something like that.
That's
She's
not
in
a bad
there.
contest. I mean,
Not a bad contest.
who's the caterer? You
That's
get a
hard to
free
find.
CD.
That's hard to find. This song, we're about to embark on a national promotion campaign. I have a publicist who's going to be bringing us to Rolling Stone, Billboard, every magazine that you can possibly imagine, including 13 Folds. And I have a radio publicist who's going to be bringing the record to 275 radio stations coast to coast. And the radio publicist loves this next song. It is his themes. It's all of our theme song. We just went through COVID-19, everybody. It was terrible. And, the theme of this song is, if nobody told you they love you today, I love you. If nobody got your back, I got your back. This song's called I'm Pulling For You, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me talk to you. Ha! Wanna talk to you. You say you're falling down, but you can't get up. And you try to move, but you're feeling stuck. Well, I'm pulling for you. I know you turn it around. Well, I'm pulling for you. They can't keep us down for too long. You try to get ahead, but you're falling behind. 'Cause you can't get failure off of your mind. Well, I'm pulling for you. I know you turn it around. Well, I'm pulling for you. They can't keep us down for too long. Well, I'm pulling for you. 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 John Thomas on the keys. Well, I'm pulling for you. I know you turn it around. Well, I'm pulling for you. They can't keep us down for too long. Well, I'm pulling for you. Well, I'm pulling for you. Hold on, I'm pulling for it.
Yeah, a little word from our sponsors.
Northeast Alternatives is Massachusetts' most awarded medical and adult use dispensary, located in Fall River, Mass. Now serving adults 21 plus from all states with a valid ID. Visit their shop at 999 William S. Canning Boulevard, Fall River, Mass. Or visit their website at anyalternatives.com to see their full menu. We'd like to tell you about one of our sponsors, Kind Card, the kinder way to shop. Kind Card replaces cash and conventional credit cards anywhere it's accepted. Dispensaries and cannabis-related merchants can join those around the country, and then they receive their U.S.-based checking account. And it only takes a second for you as a merchant to join their Kind Card program right from your point of sale.
Unlike credit cards, which take days to clear, Kind Card funds are deposited directly into your checking account.
Visit kindcard.com to learn more about this revolutionary program and become a consumer or a merchant today.
Solar Therapeutics, America's first energy-independent cannabis cultivation and retail facility based in Somerset, Mass., is the state's premier adult-use marijuana supplier. Unlike any cannabis manufacturing facility in the country, Solar's production architecture is centered around its innovative design that utilizes green infrastructure and microgrid assets to decrease its overall carbon emissions. These green concepts enable Solar to produce sustainable cannabis both by lowering its overall energy profile as well as by generating all of its own clean power.
To learn more about solar or order products online, visit solarthera.com.
Wonderland Smoke Shop carries all of your e-cig, hookah, and tobacco products as well as an assortment of imported and fine cigars. There is also a vast selection of rigs, mods, and glass for the connoisseur in you. Wonderland is a great smoke shop for all of your needs. With great prices, great service, and family atmosphere. From special orders to new products, their honest and trustworthy staff will exceed all your expectations. Visit Wonderland Smoke Shop in Warwick, Rhode Island at 666 East Ave. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook and tell them 13 Folds sent you. Welcome back to 13 Folds live on Lemonadio.com from the Parlour. Presented by Northeast Alternatives and sponsored by Wonderland Smoke Shop, Solar Therapeutics, and Kind Card. Thank you guys for all of your help. What an awesome show we're having tonight. If you're not watching on our YouTube live stream, go subscribe to 13 Folds Live on YouTube because you're missing a hell of a performance. And Greg might he might pass out from sweating on stage tonight. Like he's going all out tonight.
He's going ham.
So,
He's going ham. Giving it his all.
He's giving it his all, and we're loving it. This is awesome. We're gonna definitely have to bring him back for some more. You know, we got to get him on one of our live shows that we do, in front of a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, no. One of our live shows where we have another band for him to play with, and they can feed off each other, and make a good night for people to get up and dance when we can actually get up and dance again.
I know. I can't wait. Footloose is burnt. I am done with this whole Footloose.
I love that you call it Footloose.
Because I feel like we're in Footloose right now. No dancing.
We are living the movie.
You're not allowed to sing in Massachusetts. I mean, give me a break.
I mean, at least with Massachusetts, come May 10th, they're all done, and they're going to be able to start singing again. I did go to a show Friday night.
Okay.
I went to a show at Electric Haze. I went to Electric Politics. And, they, really brought it without being able to sing. They looped in, movies, and they looped in different quotes and, different, sayings and stuff through a phone, first of all, through a phone. And, they were using white poster boards and writing all different sayings on it, getting the crowd going.
So, yeah, I guess you can be creative and make it happen.
Right. Writing all these different sayings, clap and yay and this and that. And everyone was going bananas for it.
I just think people were just dying for live music at that point. It's everybody's.
Oh, everyone's dying for live music right now.
Everyone's just so sick of being locked in.
Right now, everyone's dying to dance.
So-
Everyone's getting the live music, but now they want to dance.
Yeah, and that's been a problem at all our shows. I feel like we're chaperoning every time we have a live event.
Are you kidding me? I feel like a preschool teacher. I was a preschool teacher for 10 years. And now since, we started doing shows again, I feel like I'm, the warden, the teacher, the worst teacher in the world, walking around telling everybody, sit down, put your mask on, don't move, you can't dance.
Now, what did they say? I think they said in Rhode Island you're going to be allowed to dance coming up towards the end of this month, but 3 feet. So
Everyone's going to say 3 feet away. Dancing, they're it's going to be more of an outside thing.
What about sex? Are you allowed to have sex? Because there's a lot of...
I mean,
not outside or on the dance floor.
I think, hypothetically, they don't want you to, really have sex with other people
Strangers?
you don't know.
With
yeah.
other people,
stay
just
off,
with yourself?
Stay off Tinder. They don't want you to stay off Tinder. Tinder's like the worst thing you can do right now. Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, all that stuff. They really don't want you participating in that.
Hinge, what's that one? Is that where you, walk through
It's another dating
secret
app.
doors?
Hinge is another dating app. Yeah.
No, man, they just keep coming out of the woodwork. I bet that's the only way to meet people nowadays.
Internet? Yeah.
So we're waiting for our band to get done getting their swerve on over there at the bar, and hopefully they can hear us so they can come in and get set up for another set. But while that's happening, today is May 4th, which is a big day for Star Wars nerds everywhere.
I didn't actually see that much on Facebook today. I actually thought I was going to see May the 4th be with you 1,000 times today, and I really did not see it. And you also. But no, it wasn't that bad.
So yeah, it has died down a little bit this year, but overall...
Nobody's really into anything right now. Everyone's still sad. The pandemic really took a lot out of people.
I know, it's taken a lot out of me, but you know what it's not taking a lot out of? It's not taking a lot out of Greg Sherrod and the Get Down and their performance. Oh, and actually, I don't know if you guys got to hear, but we're gonna have a contest, and I'm gonna show it.
We're
right
making
here.
up our own contest.
Can we see this? Is this on the screen? I can't see anything.
Well,
She's gonna love this. She's not
All
used to this kind of attention.
All right, so the trick on this, guys, is
there you go. Right there.
All
Right
right.
there.
All
Right
right,
there.
I'm
Don't
letting
move.
you get it
Don't
in.
move. Don't move. Got it.
all right. So counting from left to right on the top, go 1, 2, 3, 4, across the top, and then start on the next one. You tell us which number that you think is the caterer. Which pitcher do you think is the caterer? And we will get you a free CD. All right. Go to 13 Folds. Go to 13 Folds live or radio on Facebook or even on YouTube. Type in on the comments. Let us know who you think the caterer is, and you can win a brand new CD from Greg Sherrod and the Get Down.
I want to know who the caterer is.
Nobody in the
I
band
need someone to
gets
guess
pick.
it so I know who the caterer was.
Nobody in this studio is allowed to. We are not allowed to participate in such contests. So
Now that we have everybody back up on stage.
Yes. I want to introduce you to the boys.
thank you, because that was going to be my first.
You all right,
Okay.
Jessica? You gonna
No,
make it?
I'm not going to make it.
You just killed her. You
Let's,
killed my co-host.
Let's start on this side with John and let everybody and work it around.
John's got a little fan page going on over here on YouTube.
That's because John's the man. Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Thomas.
Woo!
That's all
Does
you
he
get.
need a mic?
Can you play a little thing?
If we want to hear him, or he can just do a little.
So, John, let me ask you a question. Besides just the Get Down and whatever else Greg's got you doing, what else are you involved in?
Hardcore drugs. And alcohol and strippers.
Just the lower stuff. So I do. Greg and I, we do a lot of stuff together. Like we were just playing, we do the duo. I also play with a couple different groove jazz bands. And some big bands.
And you're out of Connecticut.
Yep, I'm out of Connecticut, Waterford, Connecticut, born and raised. And I've been doing that. I've also been teaching piano for about 3 years now. And
Okay.
That's out of Community Music School in Centerbrook, Connecticut.
Do you do anything on the side, or is it just through them?
Just through them right now.
Okay.
And because of the pandemic, we've been doing Zoom lessons, and honestly,
I know all about that. Me and Greg been doing Facebook. We do Facebook Messenger.
See, you guys got to sing. I got little kids playing piano, and I gotta give a shout out to them. They're doing their best job.
That's awesome.
Sometimes,
John is a proud graduate of Western Connecticut State University.
Yes, proud student.
Great music coach.
Yeah, I actually ended up first starting off not going for music. Did awful in school, so then I was like, hey, maybe I should change something. And music has always been around. I've been playing piano since I think the day my mom brought me home from the hospital. She was a piano player. So
So there you go.
Yeah, I was raised with it, and honestly, it's just been a fun ride, and I can't wait to keep on going with it.
Fantastic. That's awesome. We're gonna talk to
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Arabian.
Woo! Bass extraordinaire.
What's up? Oh, hey.
He's the bass player that everybody wants.
Yeah, I'm a musical whore. It's okay. This thing's running away on me.
So again, besides just the Get Down, what else do you got going on, Mark?
Oh, I got a lot.
Besides
going on.
driving to Florida all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I go to Florida and hang out with friends out there, and during the pandemic, that was the only place that had live music.
Yeah.
It was
And
like-
and Greg did tell us a little bit of, and I already knew, your fight with cancer and how you beat it.
Yeah,
I mean, you
was-
look fantastic.
Thank
You
you.
know,
The dog is back.
it's growing back.
Getting there. It's still got a few more inches left to grow, but it'll get there sooner or later. But yeah, it was a pretty shitty part of life, but
But you got through it.
I got through. It's been over a year, so you gotta take.
You got a
good with
great
that.
community.
I do.
Lots of weed.
That
Lots
too.
of weed helps.
That too.
Listen, I was the only guy that did 14 weeks of chemo and didn't lose any weight, and I owe Oh yeah, but, I'm doing a lot of work, doing a lot of gigs, playing with Dawn Cabral, doing a lot of original
I
stuff
love
with
Dawn.
her.
She's a
Dawn's great.
sweetheart. She, her and I got to talk to her. Her and I, she's reached out to me a few times about putting some stuff together. She's a sweetheart.
I got a couple of other original projects going. Plus, I do the cover band stuff, and
Yeah.
I keep busy.
And didn't you just say somebody hit you up to play bass for them?
Well, it's a potential gig, so hopefully, if that pans out, we'll all be in a good place. I'm already in a good place, so it doesn't matter. So.
I think that's one of the things that the pandemic did for us people, for those of us who are into a creative industry, whether it be art or music, is it brought out. It gave us the time to actually focus on our art.
Well, if it wasn't for the pandemic, you and I would never have gotten together.
No, we never would have. I can't stand you people.
Hey, whatever. You guys are my children.
Your whole crew.
You guys are my
No.
children. I gotta mother you both.
I do need a mother. I'm the oldest one out of all of you guys.
You
though.
are.
And I do need a mother, though.
I can actually say you're older.
I also do the International Portuguese Music Awards too.
There you
I gotta
go.
throw
Plug
in
that.
there. So
Plug
that's
that.
pretty big. So
Because
I mean, I owe that to Mikey though.
Is that in New Bedford? Is that the one you were talking about in
Yeah,
New
they
Bedford?
do it at the Zeitarian in New Bedford. But it's pretty good. I get to play with all these different artists from all over the world. And I
Oh,
back 'em
awesome.
up. I'm the
You
house
were on
guy.
some big. Didn't you show me one night when we were at Mike's house what was that you played with those all those musicians in front of 3,000 freaking people?
That's it.
Oh, that was it. All right.
That was it. Yeah. It's televised, 11 countries, something like a couple million households worldwide.
Yeah, it's close to what we got for viewership here.
I think it's 20 million households worldwide.
And
Next.
so next we got the
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Mello.
the beast behind the drums over there.
Hello.
We can hear you. Yeah. Hey. So, Mike, tell us a little bit about yourself. How'd you start playing drums?
I'm all self-taught. My father was a musician, so I was brought up Portuguese, and I was brought up Portuguese.
There we
and,
go. Now I can hear you.
We, one day I came home from school, and there was this cool thing called cable TV at the house. So before that, it was mostly all Portuguese music we listened to at the house. And then, MTV came on, and I'm watching, all these 80s glam bands and, Duran, all the pop stuff and Motley Crue, all that stuff. So it just opened I just listened to a lot of music and I play in a Portuguese band called Era Toxica. We've been together almost 20 years.
And where do you guys play?
Well, we've done a lot throughout the world. We were supposed to go out to Portugal this year. We were supposed to go out to Modesto, California this year, but unfortunately the pandemic didn't allow that. We were supposed to go out last year, and that was this year, but I've been blessed. I've done a lot of really. I've toured the world playing Portuguese music.
Fantastic.
And I've been blessed to have a lot of good musicians. Not only playing ability, but actual good people around me. So I consider myself very blessed.
Now, do you teach too? You do not teach? Okay.
No, I also play in a bunch of projects. I play with Dawn.
Yep.
I'm actually getting ready to go into the studio with Tracy Chevrolet.
I know. As he said, I'm so excited about that. I can't wait.
Look out for that record when it comes out because
she's amazing. Tracy is amazing.
She is a very
and that's the best thing right there. She's nuts in the best way.
She is very talented, and she is very organized. Very, very organized. So it's actually a really big pleasure working with her, and I'm psyched.
I can't wait to hear it, and like I keep saying, I can't wait to have you guys on the show.
I just finished. Me and Mark just finished laying down some tracks for Dawn Cabral too.
I love Dawn.
So she should have something coming out soon, And it's just all kinds of stuff. I mean, I'm a drummer for hire.
Nothing wrong with that.
So.
Nice. So we got one more person left in the band.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Gentile.
Woo!
The other Mark G.
Right, 2 Mark G's in the band.
Yeah.
What do you call him? El Camino?
Harry Mark for short.
Mark, how long have you been playing for?
I don't know, since I was like 12, 13. Yeah, 12.
How many bands have you been in?
Too many. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, a lot over there. Huh? Oh. A lot this year. Yeah, a lot this year, I suppose. I don't know. It's the same with them. I played in a lot of the same projects, so it's always a good time to learn somebody else's material and just try something that you haven't tried before, I suppose.
Yeah, and especially during the pandemic.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in North Attleboro, Massachusetts, so I'm not terribly far
That's
from
right.
there,
That's right. You teach.
Now.
You teach.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
That's right.
Yeah.
What do you teach? Math? No.
Do I look like I teach math?
But you teach privately, right? You don't teach through a school?
I do. I used to teach at School of Rock for a little bit, but then I honed the skills that I learned there and started teaching privately. So I like it. It's you can fit it into your schedule just like gigging. So
it's always fun working with younger kids too and teaching them when they're
No, I think he teaches adults.
Well, no, when I was at School of Rock, I would teach younger kids, and
that's
so mixed opinions. Because some people, I kind of wanted to tell the parents, kind of stop this, like your kid's not interested. But other times, though, it was very inspiring because you teach somebody who actually cared, and then it was like,
how do you tell parents your kid sucks?
Well, you just basically
email.
Email. No, well, you have a report card, right? So you have a report card. So basically, you just say, hey, they're after X amount of weeks, they're I just don't think he's interested or she's interested.
I think Greg and I had this discussion one time. You had a student that just was not interested.
I fire students all the time.
He fires them. He fires students. It's not.
You have to, man.
Practice and they're not interested.
And you're wasting your time then.
Yeah.
They're wasting their money, and I feel like I'm stealing.
Right.
It's not fair.
Right.
Keeping it honest.
You gotta keep it honest.
I mean, it's a pandemic. Need money.
Well, not as much as I need my integrity.
No,
Yeah.
I get that. Exactly.
So now, how did you guys all meet? Because half you guys
That's
are from
the best
Providence,
question, is how
and
they all
half you guys
met.
are from Connecticut. How did you guys all form?
Well, they're not all from Connecticut. They're
Well,
all over the place.
I said half of them are from.
No, I'm from Connecticut.
Oh,
John's
okay.
from Connecticut.
That's yeah.
The bucket, The Bucket, North Attleboro, Massachusetts. So, there was an open jam at a place called Murphy's Law in Pawtucket.
All right.
Okay, I remember
And
that
we
place.
all kind of cycled. That's where I met Mark. That's where I met Mark, and that's where I met Mike. And we are doing that thing. John used to, when he was still in college, would come into the Black Sheep, and he had this enormous keyboard. And he used to come in and play it, and when I'd hear him playing, I'd say, this kid can really play. He's really good. And from that point on, it was just, I made him my duo partner first, and then we introduced him to both bands. With these three, we played at a place called Sally's ETC Lounge in South Attleboro, Massachusetts. Place is really cool. People are really down to earth, really fun. And we played an outdoor picnic for them, like off the cuff, just out of the blue, never rehearsed, and we just killed them. And we kind of looked at each other and went, oh.
We should do this more.
Maybe we got something here.
Well, you definitely have something, and you're gonna play now. The songs that you're getting ready to play for us on this next break, are these also off of the new album, or
2 out of 3.
All right. So
All right.
so people get to hear some new stuff.
They get to hear some new stuff too. They hear some of the stuff we play on gigs and haven't recorded yet.
Awesome.
All right, so let's start out with one of those. I used to we love to play funky. It's a blast.
Who
And
doesn't love funk?
Well, I'm a New Orleans blues guy, which is totally different from being a Chicago blues guy.
Yeah.
It's all about the funk. It's all about that Walter Wolfman Washington, Earl King, get down, the Meters and George, me and Mark are both New Orleans freaks.
Nice.
So we really like that down and dirty Frenchman Street feel. So we want to play a little funk for it.
I love
we
the
would
funk.
love to hear some
Let's
funk.
get funky.
This is called Shake It. Goes like this. E minor. Sorry. My bad. Come on and shake it for me, baby. Shake it like a willow tree. Come on and shake it for me, baby. Shake it like a willow tree. The way you shake it, baby, is about to make a fool out of me. Roll it with me, baby. Roll it like a wagon wheel. on the bass guitar. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Mello on the drums. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Gentile on the guitar. very much. Shake it up. This next song, on every album I do, I've got 3 of them. Blues for Carrie, Blues and Soul and Rock and Roll, and Do You Feel It? On each record, there's always a message song, And this is the message song for this record. It was written by myself and a great guitar player by the name of Zach Fenner, who you'll sometimes see when Mark can't make it. Zach will be here. So this song's called Gangsta. It goes like this. We're all gangsta. We're all gangsta. We're all gangsta. I see you sitting there talking about the people in the street who are selling drugs, maybe hustling just to get something to eat. But you don't ever talk about the man with the dollar bills. From the man who drills for oil to the man who makes the pills, they're all gangsters. They're all gangsters. I see you sitting there talking about that boy in the street. Ain't got no one looking after him, and you wonder why he steals, but you don't ever talk about the gangster who lives on the hill. From the mayor to the governor to the congressman to the president, they're all gangsters. They're all gangsters. Your hands are dirty, your hands are dirty, your hands are dirty. Always pointing the finger at someone else. Your hands are dirty, your hands are dirty, your hands are dirty. Why don't you turn around and jack a thumb at yourself? From the reverend to the priest, maybe even you and me, we're all gangsters. We're all gangsters. You know it makes it kinda funny. You don't talk about the man with the money. Oh, gangster. We're all gangster. Break it down, y'all. I see you sitting there talking about those people in the street who are selling drugs, maybe hustling just to get something to eat. But you don't ever talk about the man with the dollar bills. From the man who drills for oil to the man who makes the pills, they're all gangsters. They're all gangsters. Yeah, 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 yeah. Your hands are dirty, your hands are dirty. Maybe mine are dirty too. Nantucket, Rhode Island. Central Falls. The Dirty Water, Waterbury, Connecticut. New Haven. The Hill, the Ville, Fairhaven. Bridgeport, Connecticut. P.T. Barnum. Father Panic Village. We're all gangsters. Hey, yeah, you're right. Jessica, I need your help. Could you please grab me that cowbell behind you and reach in my bag and grab a stick? That's why I put cowbell in this song. As I'm one of the world's biggest Blue Oyster Cult fans. I love that band. I love that band. And when that whole thing came out about the cowbell, I'm like, all right, show you right. Show you right. So I just want to continue that tradition with a little bit of cowbell. She got Bowie cool in Jagger's lips. She's like Tina Turner when she shakes her hips. She got Jimmy Fire and Miles Blue. And when she plays guitar, she's too cool for skip. Well, I feel like a rock star when I'm with you. Well, I feel like a rock star when I'm with you. She got the longest legs that I've ever seen. And she looks so good on the cover of that magazine. And when she's on the stage, you know she's in control. She's a goddamn queen of rock and roll. Well, I feel like a rock star when I'm with you. Well, I feel like a rock star when I'm with you. song is about a beautiful woman by the name of Sarah Good. Sarah was a big part of the Providence rock and roll scene. She's one of my best friends and one of my students. A couple years ago, Sarah died of cancer. And I wanted to dedicate a song to her. This one goes out to Sarah Good. I'm with you. The drum. Thank you.
Yeah.
Northeast Alternatives is Massachusetts' most awarded medical and adult use dispensary, located in Fall River, Mass. Now serving adults 21 plus from all states with a valid ID. Visit their shop at 999 William S. Canning Boulevard, Fall River, Mass. Or visit their website at anyalternatives.com to see their full menu. We'd like to tell you about one of our sponsors, Kind Card, the kinder way to shop. Kind Card replaces cash and conventional credit cards anywhere it's accepted. Dispensaries and cannabis-related merchants can join those around the country, and then they receive their U.S.-based checking account. And it only takes a second for you as a merchant to join their Kind Card program right from your point of sale.
Unlike credit cards, which take days to clear, Kind Card funds are deposited directly into your checking account.
Visit kindcard.com to learn more about this revolutionary program and become a consumer or a merchant today.
Solar Therapeutics, America's first energy-independent cannabis cultivation and retail facility based in Somerset, Mass., is the state's premier adult-use marijuana supplier. Unlike any cannabis manufacturing facility in the country, Solar's production architecture is centered around its innovative design that utilizes green infrastructure and microgrid assets to decrease its overall carbon emissions. These green concepts enable Solar to produce sustainable cannabis both by lowering its overall energy profile as well as by generating all of its own clean power.
To learn more about solar or order products online, visit solarthera.com.
Wonderland Smoke Shop carries all of your e-cig, hookah, and tobacco products as well as an assortment of imported and fine cigars. There is also a vast selection of rigs, mods, and glass for the connoisseur. Wonderland is a great smoke shop for all of your needs. With great prices, great service, and family atmosphere. From special orders to new products, their honest and trustworthy staff will exceed all your expectations. Visit Wonderland Smoke Shop in Warwick, Rhode Island at 666 East Ave. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook and tell them 13 Folds sent you. And welcome back to 13 Folds live on Lemonadio.com from the Parlour, presented by Northeast Alternatives and sponsored by Wonderland Smoke Shop, Solar Therapeutics, and Kind Guard. Thank you guys. We appreciate everything you do so we can do what we're doing and bring great live music to the people. So we are back, Greg Sherrod and the Get Down. And
you guys killed it.
You guys killed it all night, like from the beginning.
I can't.
From the very beginning, you guys are killing it.
That's just how we get down.
Maybe I'm biased. Do you think I'm biased? You mean,
No,
he's
I don't
my
think.
teacher,
I mean,
and I'm friends with all of them.
And I am kind of cute.
They are worthy.
You're not bad looking. No.
They are worthy of the praise that they're getting tonight.
Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate. We just want to say how much we appreciate 13 Folds and Lemonadio. Thank you guys very much for having us. We so appreciate everything. It's really big for us to be able to get this kind of exposure.
So we
Well,
appreciate
and you guys are being listened to by 15,000 people out there tonight.
Woot,
so.
woot.
You got to remember too, Greg's been like my mentor through all of this. When I decided to like come on and do all of this stuff, who do you think I talked to before I did it?
That's what I do with all my people, man. I support them. I've done a lot of stuff, so anytime I could support somebody and help them along the way.
Well, speaking of all the stuff that you've done, I wanted to bring up something that I found in 2007. You were on national TV.
Yes, I
weren't
was.
You? Clash of the Choirs.
Clash of the Choirs on NBC.
So now tell us a little bit about that experience, because it sounds like you met some pretty awesome people out there.
Oh, yes. Basically, 5 celebrities went to their hometowns to build Christmas choirs. The celebrities were Blake Shelton from Oklahoma City, Nick Lachey from Cincinnati, Kelly Rowland from Houston, Texas, Patti LaBelle from Philadelphia, and Michael Bolton from
Connecticut.
New Haven, Connecticut. So I auditioned 450 people.
Ooh,
I
know
was the
this
second
story.
male picked.
I actually know this story.
And you've heard it before.
Yeah.
And basically, you know, we rehearsed like crazy, and then they shipped us off to New York and gave us hotel rooms. And we went to Trident Studios on the Brooklyn Navy Pier, where they probably shoot The Voice now. We had Andrew Lloyd Webber's orchestra behind us.
Wow.
100 singers, 20 from each town. And it was great. It was a pretty major experience.
And it was a competition, right?
It was a competition. We came in second to last.
All right.
We
Well, hey,
knew that Patti LaBelle was going to whoop our butt.
At least you
But
didn't
not
come
last.
man.
You weren't
We did not
last.
come in last. Kelly Rowland's choir, who we all thought was going to win, they had like Up With People and dancing and steps, and they were all young and like, you know, doing the Bruno Mars type of thing. And we were like, they're going to kill us. We got old people in our choir and stuff. But we did all right. We survived.
But the experience is what it's all about.
The experience is the best. I got to tell you the Tracy Morgan story.
Man.
So there's an after party, right?
All right.
My 2 grimiest friends from Milford, my 2 old partying head buddies, show up for the last show, and I invite them to the after party. So we're getting the free booze, top shelf, everything, right? Tracy Morgan's there with his bodyguard. I walk up, you know, I'm cool. Hey, Mr. Morgan, how you doing? You know, like your stuff. And slaps my hand and he goes, I don't know you. I don't know who you think you are coming up here talking to me like you know me. You don't know me. I looked at his bodyguard like, you gonna take his ass whooping? And one of my buddies got Michael Bolton. Michael Bolton, whose real name is Michael Bolton,
All right.
was a rock star in our town. He had long hair. He wore leather pants. He did a metal version of Rocky Mountain Way. He was a big rock guy. And then all of a sudden, bloop, 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 he's an R&B guy. So my friend Marco is in his face going, you used to be a rock and roller, man. You sold out to the man. My friend Mike goes, go save Michael from Mark. And I go, wait a second. Just give him a second. Let him go a couple extra seconds.
And they were best friends after that, probably.
No, I had to save Michael. And when I pulled Mark away, Michael looked at me and went, thank you.
Even Michael don't want anybody to know he was a
No,
rocker.
Michael don't want to know nothing about no. 2 days later, I'm in downtown Westerly, Rhode Island, at a club called Clydesdale's with one drunk girl with one tooth screaming, "Free bird, play free." I went like this.
So we're running out of time, and I want you guys to be able to do one more set. But before we go, I just want you to be able to tell our listeners where they can find the CD, where they can hear your music, and find out more about you personally and the Get Down.
All right. Best way to find out about us and what we do personally in all my projects, all my alphabet soup, is to go to Greg Sherrod Music Company at Facebook. Everything is there, and you can even contact me and talk to me if you want to. It's really easy.
All right.
All right, then you can go to YouTube where there's all kinds of videos of everything. Just flat out on YouTube, Greg Sherrod on YouTube. You can see us, our next show together. Unfortunately, Mark won't be there, but we're playing at Nick and Niece, our home, our Providence home.
Yes,
Nick and
they
Niece.
are a staple
We have
at Nick and
We have a
Niece.
bit of a thing at Nick and Niece.
Now, when's that?
And that is the 28th. No, 27th or 28th? 28th
Of May?
of May.
All right, we'll try to be there. We'll try to.
That's
gonna
be
Definitely gonna try to be there.
That's gonna be a barn burn. We're
I
gonna
might
miss
have
you,
to be at
son.
like 3 different places that night, but I will definitely try to be there.
You always make your appearance.
She does. She can go
Everywhere.
to 3 different places and make her rounds. I've seen her do it.
I'll be doing it this weekend.
I'm getting too old to hang and do that anymore. And by,
You're not that much older than me.
Well, I've had a rough life.
Oh
Dude,
my God.
I got rough miles on
Dude,
me, man.
first of all, hold my beer. Second of all,
Right?
hold his beer.
Exactly. I've seen these guys freaking hang tight, man.
Woo!
All right, so yeah, guys, we only got like 10 more minutes. So you know what?
Give us a
let's,
good song.
Let's go
Pick
out
a
on
good
some
Listen.
music.
This band is a Rhode Island band.
Yep.
Me and John may be from Connecticut, but this band is based in Providence, Rhode Island. So we cannot play blues in Providence, Rhode Island without playing a shuffle. We got to play a blues
Okay.
shuffle for you guys.
Let's do it.
And
Mark looks like, what are we playing?
he knows. He's got it. I don't worry about that. We got journeyman musicians up here. They can do anything at any
do
time.
what you guys
I
can
love
do it
that
all.
about you guys. I love that. Like, I love that you guys can like be called up by a band and be like, "Hey, can you fill in tonight?" And you're like, "Yeah, just tell me the key."
It's
That's it.
just like you
Let's
guys
go.
did the intro. You know that I
That's
love
it.
that. You know, we work it on the fly. Before we play, I just want to give one more shout out to our sponsors: Solar Therapeutics, Kind Card, Wonderland Smoke Shop, In a Course, our premier sponsor, Northeast Alternatives. Thank you guys. Thank you, Lemonadio. Thank you, Gregory at the Parlour.
Can't forget the Parlor.
Thank
guys-
you,
We would not be
my
doing
brother,
this
my
live
friend,
if it was not
who
for
I
him
haven't
right
seen
now.
in a year.
I haven't seen anybody.
I know, but Gregory especially. I haven't been. I wasn't coming to Providence because there was nothing here.
Well,
So I was staying home in Connecticut. You
well,
know,
we're making stuff
We
happen.
are making things happen now.
that's what it's all about.
Now
Hey,
you have to come out.
Gregory is one of my oldest. I've known Gregory 20 years now.
Damn.
So yeah, he's one of the first people I met when I came here.
So you knew him when his dreads were just in the middle of his back, right?
Yeah. Right at the kneecap. But when we originally wanted to do this, when we originally thought up the concept of doing 13 Folds live and having live music and doing a singer-songwriter type of thing, this is initially where we wanted to do it. So I feel like even though we just started doing it here last week,
Well, we were doing it out of my basement.
We finally
had to
came
do it out
home.
of the basement because we couldn't do it anywhere.
Yeah. So
But that's how we grow. Bill Gates started out in a garage.
That's true. That's true. Well,
I mean,
hopefully we get
hopefully
as much money
that-
as Bill
right?
Gates.
Like,
We
what-
got Bill Gates kind of money.
I would really love to be Bill Gates right now. Well, his wife actually, she's divorcing him. She's gonna get fucking paid.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
you know what?
I wonder if she needs a manservant.
I'm sure
Right?
she earned it.
I wonder if she needs a girlfriend.
Maintenance. Maybe both.
Greg Sherrod, Cabana Boy, at your service.
Cabana man, damn it.
All right, well, take us home, Greg. Take us
All right,
home.
guys, and everybody stick around. You're listening to 13 Folds Live on Lemonadio.com, and we'll be back next week.
When my baby wants to get down, when my baby wants to get down, we get that good, good weed and we pass it all around. When my brothers wanna come out to play, when my brothers wanna come out to play, we get that good, good weed and we smoke it every day. We got that good, good weed and we smoke it every day. We get that good, good weed and we smoke it every day. 'Cause that's how we get down whenever we come out to get down. When my baby likes to get down, we get that good, good weed and we pass it all around. When my partners wanna have a good time, when my brothers wanna have a good time, we get that good, good weed and you know we like to get high. We take that good, good weed and we pass it all around. We got that good, good weed and we pass it all around. But that's how 13 folds likes to get down. We take that good, good weed. We take that good, good weed. We take that good, good weed and we pass it all around. But that's how me and my brothers like to get down. We take that good, good weed and we pass it all around.
Puff, puff, pass.
I'm not gonna say the rest, but
Hey guys, thank you for joining us tonight, man.
no, really,
Oh,
thank you for
guys,
coming on the
really.
show tonight, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Honestly,
This was a blast, great energy. I can't wait to get you guys on one of our.
oh
one of
hell
our
yeah, I
gigs.
can't wait to.
Let's
get on.
go.
You know, we're
I-
doing big stuff all around New England. So,
Let's stomp it out.
You know.
Yeah,
we-
New
Are you
England.
kidding me? You guys, we have the same religion.
Yeah.
We pray to the music gods
So,
together.
who do we have coming on next week, Jess?
I have Corinne Southern in the Constellations.
Oh, our buddy Corinne.
Yeah,
Our
so that's-
family.
I just had her on a show a few weeks ago at Platforms, and man, they killed it.
I heard that Matty G was on that show and he was pretty badass.
He is pretty badass.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I can't have him on the show because they only do covers.
Oh, he'll write some stuff soon because he's going to start writing with this guy. And it's gonna
Nice.
Oh,
Yes.
big things coming then. Big things coming.
Oh, absolutely. He doesn't know it yet, but it's happening.
I look
Hell
forward to
yeah.
all of that. So guys, we got to go out, but you know what? Why don't you do one more? And
Alright.
the radio station will switch over like it's supposed to. But those of you guys watching on YouTube, you get to see a little bit of extra special. Thank you, Greg Sherrod, and the Get Down
Thank
for
you guys for
everything
having
tonight,
us.
man. It's been a blast.
No, really, guys. Thank you for coming on the show.
And everybody, you're listening to 13 Folds live on Lemonadio.com.
I know what that is. Oh, wait. Think of the feel on it.
You gotta go home, but you can't stay here. You gotta go home, but you can't stay here. I'm smoking reefer. My boys are drinking whiskey, wine, and beer. We had a real good time, but we gotta go home. We had a real good time, but we gotta go home. Baby, baby, don't you leave me all alone. Thank you.